Good Monday. I'm Chris Fote. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Let's get started. Sharona.
Good morning. Today we have my good buddy Dick Reed, and I will make every attempt to keep him in his seat because he's usually jumping up and running around when he does presentations. I have never seen him sitting and talking. Dick, tell us what you do.
Great, thanks for asking that. My company works with business owners, small, medium-sized business owners, salespeople, and what we do is we drive their profitability. We increase their sales, in fact, anywhere from 15 to 85% in as little as 6 weeks. And what we do, we guarantee our work.
Mm-hmm. One of the things is that in this economy, or any economy, a lot of the times people say like, I want customers, right? Mm-hmm. And this is what you do. Get the customers. What is the deal?
Yeah. A big chunk of what we do is working with the individual person that's actually out there trying to get those customers. Because, it really is about the little voice that's going on for you. And the little voice is one of our kind of trademark terms. Okay, we talk about little voice. And when I say that, some people are going, little voice? What little voice? What's the little voice? What are you talking about?
The little voice in my head.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. And, honestly, you can have anything that you want out of life, if you can get control of this right here. And really, that's the only thing that's standing between you and as much money as you want to make, as much friends, as much relationships, as much love in your life, whatever it is that you want.
So you seem to have a lot of energy, boundless energy. So you must enjoy Mondays.
Oh, I love Mondays.
Do you?
I love every day of the week. I love every day of the week. So, every day of the week, if I wake up and my feet touch the floor, that's an awesome day. That's an awesome day. Especially, I've been on the other side of 21 for a long time now, so that's a good thing.
We sometimes take these for granted.
That's right.
Do you have any rituals that you go through to prepare yourself for your work week?
Absolutely. Actually, I do the same ritual every single day. And there's two things that I do. I spend time in the Bible. I spend time in prayer. But I also do a process that we call daily gratitude. And the daily gratitude process, I find it shifts mindset, takes people from thinking in terms of scarcity and kind of locking into what's going on out there and what the world would like us to believe. And it really shifts their mindset into a love abundance kind of mentality. And when you're coming from that space of love and abundance, it is absolutely amazing the cool stuff that starts to happen in your life.
Oh yeah. And see, Dick, you have had many businesses. You have your own businesses. You have run other businesses. So you are an experienced guy in business, right?
I've been there. I've been a couple.
What kind of advice? I think it's more than a couple. So what kind of advice can you give other business owners? Like, what is something that you will say like, this is a must, or this is a must not?
Okay, the first must is you must get a copy of this book. Because if you don't know what you're battling, this is Blair Singer's Little Voice Mastery book, how to get control of the little voice inside your head in 30 seconds or less. And if you don't know the things that are stopping you, if you don't know the conditioning that's going on that's holding you back, how can you battle that? People will tell you, well, you got to do this snappy script, or you got to try this snappy sales technique. And I'm here to tell you that all the snappy tricks, all the snappy sales techniques, they're not going to do any good for you in business unless you can get control of this right here.
And do you have an adage or philosophy by which you both live your life and operate your business?
What do you mean by that? Tell me a little more.
Well, some people say I live by the golden rule. Some people say that I believe that what comes around goes around. That's how I live my life. Or some people, have a different philosophy by which they live their life.
Okay.
I wonder if you had one that every day, it's a mantra to you that you repeat.
My philosophy is I put God first in my life. And I want to walk daily with God and with the Holy Spirit in my heart. And coming from that space, and then like I said before, creating that space of love and abundance, you know how when you go out there and you start thinking about, I'm going to buy a new car, and you get the idea of this new red Toyota Camry or whatever it is, right? And all of a sudden you go out there and you go to the Toyota store and you look at the Camry and you look at it and it's red and la 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 la, right? Next thing you know, when you're driving around, all of a sudden you see them everywhere, right?
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Right? Because we have what we call a reticular activating system. Okay? And when we start to focus on certain things, they start to come into view into our space. So when I focus on God, when I focus on love and abundance, you know, that's what I get. That's what comes back to me. Does that answer your question?
It does.
Awesome.
It answers it. And if you could pick one superpower, just one.
One superpower like
Like you could read people's minds, you could fly.
Leap tall buildings at a single
you
bound.
could do time travel. You could do even things that you know aren't very common, or just you could make one up. What would it be?
Okay. You know the Staples Easy button?
Oh yeah.
I want to develop.
You really want one of those?
No. I got one of those. That's not.
I mean that works.
No, what I'm after is the reset button. The reset button.
Oh.
I want to go back to I want to reset my life and obviously my family life and everything like that back to about age 25, 26, 27. But here's the catch. I got to take all the knowledge I know now with me back then.
Yeah.
That's critical. That's critical. It's not just a reset like that. I need the reset, but with the knowledge.
So based on the fact that you'd like to reset something, you must have some things about you that people don't know, that would surprise people that even know you well or have known you for a long time.
Well, obviously, you know, we make good decisions from making a lot of bad decisions.
And
right. So, you know, I just like the chance to have an even longer life, knowing all the bad decisions I've already made. And because, you know, honestly, some people look at it and they go, well, I did this and it was wrong, and I did that and it was wrong, and I did this. I don't talk in terms of right and wrong. You know, God gave me, I don't know about you, but God gave me a right foot and a left foot, which is step, correct, step, correct. And that's the way I try to live my life, and that's the way I try to run my business. So I debrief, I look at things, you know, what worked in this instance, what didn't work in this instance. Try to learn from it. If I learn from it, it's not a failure. You know, Thomas Edison found 999 things that did not work as a light bulb. Okay? Imagine if he would have told himself, well, I failed with that one, I failed with that one, I failed with that one. Imagine where he'd be about the time he'd get to 25 failures. You know, where would his attitude be? Where would his mindset be? You know, would we have ever gotten a light bulb?
So, Dick, how do people get hold of you to do business with you?
Great question. My website is www.sp, like sales partner, -INNE, which is kind of like IN for Indiana, NE for Northeast.com. My phone number is 260-760-8784, and my email is DICKR, because it's my first name, first initial, so it's dickr@sp-ww.com, 2 W's there.
Great.
We would like to thank Dick for coming and motivating us. I mean, he's more like a public speaker. Besides what he does.
He's got the energy.
He's got the energy the rest of the day. And I would like to thank you, the audience, along with Chris, for listening. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Use it.